What's up, boys? So today we're back with another video. We're gonna be rebuilding the new and improved Broncos, as we are seeing that they are gonna be trading for Russell Wilson. Um, we've got Russ here on the Broncos. I really love it. Um, Russ is gonna be a crazy addition to this football team. Obviously, he'll be the starter here. Um, they're gonna be trading Drew Lock. And most likely a lot of first round picks for Russell Wilson. So, there's still a lot of ways to improve the team. Patrick Surtain's big. Yeah, we've got a lot of talent here. I'm really excited to see what we can do. We're gonna give Russ about 3 or 4 years to get some couple championships, hopefully, for the Denver Broncos. We got Tim Patrick. I really love this team. Jerry Jeudy, Sutton. We're gonna try and keep the core together mostly, and just let them improve together. But yeah, just Russ is just he's 33. It's time for him to be on a team that is gonna take him serious, man. I understand. The Seattle Seahawks, they got a championship with him. But this man really needs to be taken seriously. I just feel like he got done wrong when they decided to go look at Josh Allen. I understand, it's a business and everything, but you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You don't go and even acknowledge another quarterback's existence in that. And Aaron Rodgers showed you the same, resistance when that happened to him. So, we're just gonna try and we got so many young linemen underneath, so we're gonna try and make a couple moves with our linemen this offseason. Maybe try to improve, the defense a little bit. But it's just not gonna be a realistic rebuild, like super realistic. We'll save that for more videos. We'll do a realistic Seattle Seahawks rebuild, and eventually we will get to the Seattle or the Broncos realistic rebuild. But yeah, we got a lot of pieces here, and I'm excited to see what we do with all these pieces on our team. We lost our 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years, so we'll have no luck with any type of rookies in this draft. Hopefully, we can get a couple free agents here. As you know, the Seattle Seahawks will have a lot of cap space even after they get rid of or take on Russ's contract. So first of all, let's look and see who we do need to negotiate with, get re-signed, all that good stuff. Melvin Gordon, he's gonna walk. Not interested. It's just nothing against him. Very good running back. Just when you got Williams, you don't need him at all. Callahan, really good corner. Gonna let walk. I know it's a 1-year 5, but I don't see myself paying, any of these guys really, significant money. A.J. Johnson, Tennessee, he's got to go. Solid middle linebacker. Just nothing that really jumps off the charts at 84 speed. He's just gonna continue to, get worse. Joel, not really. Any of these guys just not really showing any interest. Not really anybody I'm really. So after a pretty eventful free agency, as we go out and we land T.Y. Hilton, we land Philip Lindsay. We land, another guy that I'm very interested in is Carlton Davis. We land him. I think that him and Patrick Surtain will be a very good, core to, build around. We're going to give him the start over Ronald Darby as a third guy in the rotation. We'll figure out something with middle linebacker and strong safety. In the meantime, we tried to get, Mike Williams in free agency. decided he wanted to go to the Chargers. Also tried to get Chris Barnes. Just another guy who decided to go to the Chargers. Little disappointing, but at the end of the day, we did land a couple nice, pieces to build around. Carlton Davis. Not really sure if we could build around T.Y. Hilton or Philip Lindsay. Just some complimentary pieces. Can't really be too upset about that. We will most likely move Bowles here, and Dalton Reisner. Just two guys that just, not that it's like a big thing, but we just don't really, we've got guys that can replace them. So what's the point in them being on the team? 30 years old, it's just not a crazy, lineman guy when it comes down to, paying them big bucks. When you got guys on the team that can do the same thing, it's just a little bit too much money for me. And yeah, Bowles has just got to go. 30 years old, and he's just 21 million in cap hit is a lot of money. So yeah, we'll see what his value is, and then we'll see who we'll trade him to. Anybody have green interest? The Cardinals do. We can see what the Cardinals are interested in trading to us. I really want to see if maybe I can get a crazy trade off with the Cardinals, but there's just nothing crazy to trade for. So a safety wouldn't be bad if we get a safety. Isaiah Simmons would be nice, and maybe like a second round pick. Would they be interested in taking on 2 linemen for that? Oh, they have to give us money back. $15 million is a lot for them to have to give back. Not sure if they have any type of contracts that would even equal up to that. Humphreys is probably the closest. Yeah, this is just going to be a tough one to get done here. No contracts that they really have on their team is really going to be enough to entice them. I do not think so. This will get us down to about 1.8, maybe if I take him out. Yeah, they're still going to be over. Isaiah Simmons maybe isn't a guy that we can get in this trade. I would really like to get Isaiah Simmons. I just have to take on somebody who's making a little bit more money, maybe like a Chandler Jones. Probably not going to go through here. Do not see this going through. But I wouldn't be mad at it. Chandler Jones would be a pretty good pickup. If we threw in Dalton Reisner, let's see what we got here. Wow, that's actually very close. Maybe we could throw in like a 4th round pick. That would get the trade to go through. Chandler Jones is a guy who is... I would put him over the salary cap. Really? Huh. How far would this put them over the salary cap? I think it's because if we take out Humphreys and maybe put somebody else in there. Somebody who is making $6 million. Maybe like, Justin Pugh. But that's actually going through. I'm not sure. A little frustrating, the salary cap thing. It's just not going to be able to go through with the Cardinals. Anybody else that we... The Cowboys? No, the Dolphins. That'd be the Dolphins. If we could get... I know the Dolphins is not a great team, but if we could, maybe get like Jalen Waddle. I know this is a long shot, long shot. They actually picked up Melvin Gordon. But yeah, we're going to have to take on some salary cap, and it doesn't really look like they have any salary cap to give us besides maybe their top talented guys. Do they even have a $14 million contract? Not sure why they don't have salary cap unless they signed Odell to a big contract, Michael Gallup as well. Yeah, they just went crazy in free agency, it looks to be. There's just nothing really here that can even make it to. Like, they just have contracts just piled up, kind of. Like, if I can get Jerome Baker. And they don't even have one down here that would even, match the salary. I don't think that would get us there. Yeah, they'd be a mil away. So is there anybody else who's making 6? That would even, make sense. I don't know why they would want to give up Gallup. Like, they wouldn't, so it just doesn't make any sense there. No, it's not a realistic rebuild, but it's like, would it even make sense for my team? Don't really need Waddle. Just kind of want him. Not really like a, position need, but yeah, something that they're just not really interested in. I am very interested in, but again, they're just not really interested in. 2nd round pick. Yeah, they're just going to go over the salary cap. Just not going to work. We have to find a team who actually has a little bit of salary. And it looks like nobody has any salary. So it's just a little frustrating to even get any type of trades done. Is anybody even under like a little bit? Yeah, it looks like the Dolphins actually have the best salary cap situation in the league besides the Jaguars. It's also because we're giving them such a player with such a high cap situation. But if we did take Miles Jack back, along with, maybe somebody like, Trevor Lawrence would be nice. But Russell Wilson's our guy. DJ Chark's just not somebody that we would really need. Long-term wise, it's something to look into. Schmoot wouldn't be too bad. Do they have a D tackle? BJ. We'll take BJ. If this is even, yeah, they don't even want him. Wow. Yeah, there's just nothing really we can do. The Jets would take him. The Jets don't really have anybody. They gave Devondre. This is the type of moves that is just not good for the Jets. What are they going to use Devondre Campbell for? Like, why do you even give him that much money? You're not going to be able to, like, win any type of football games with him. No point in giving him that type of money. John Franklin Myers is a guy I would really love to get. They have a lot of bad contracts right here. Like, John Franklin Myers should not be making that much money, along with Devondre Campbell. Somebody that I would not give this money to, but since I am looking for a trade, I would honestly probably trade for it. We could trade Devondre as soon as we get him, which is something that is very possible. Yeah, no trades for Bowles are going to happen right now. It's just not possible. Bowles is an untradeable player at this very moment. We tried. Unfortunately, nothing to bite on. He's just going to have to sit on the team with his humongous salary. Glasgow, a guy who could really go, 30 years old. Just somebody that is not valued on our team. We have better. Not really somebody who would be probably valued on any other team. So a little frustrating when it comes down to trading him. They have no salary cap. Neither does really anybody else in the league. The Chargers have a pretty good situation over here, so I could see myself, maybe sending them off to the Chargers for maybe would I just upgrade? Possibly. Marcus Williams is a guy that I was really wanting to get in free agency. And maybe we could get Slater. Not sure if this would go through. Probably not, yeah. Maybe if we threw in a 2nd round pick, it would go through. But, I just don't see it going through. Marcus Williams is a very good talent. We'd move him to strong safety. They most likely don't want to give up their left tackle here, so would this go through? That wouldn't. Would the 2nd round pick change your mind? Most likely not. Yeah, and it's just unfortunate. We're just going to have to go into the draft kind of blindsided, not knowing, what our next move is. We will see who is there with our 2nd round pick. Not really sure if we have Yeah, it's just not going to be a great pick anyways. I don't love it, our team, to be honest, but, we can work with it. We can definitely work with it. Let's see who's here. Quarterback-wise. Wow, Kenny Pickett is still here. Apparently he's projected to go undrafted. That's actually kind of crazy. But, there's a couple guys here. So just kind of developmental guys. Nobody I can really say, that jumps off the screen. He wouldn't be too bad. You know what? We're going to take him. Probably a bad pick. Don't really care. Actually, it is a bad pick. Don't really care. We're going to go ahead and send the rest of the draft. Not really interested in any of, the linebackers or anything that's there. Just something that we'll have to, battle with over the season. Hopefully, we can win a championship without having to have a crazy linebacker or anything at the very moment. And then we can, reassess the situation in the offseason. The first year, I believe, we'll be a playoff team, pretty good playoff team. Hopefully, Russell Wilson doesn't get, bad the first year after this next year. Don't believe he will. But yeah, I really want this next year to be a championship. Hopefully, we can get some, pretty good free agents to pair along with Russell Wilson next year. That'd be a very big, start to this rebuild. We got some pretty good free agents this year. Just nothing that really will jump off the board to you. A little disappointing when it comes down to the trade market. How it is just completely, just straight up. Like, look at this. Like, you can't even team salaries. Like, nobody has any type of cap room. Super unfortunate situation where, nobody has any cap room, which means, there's nobody to trade with. Even the worst teams in the league have decided that they're going to spend all their money in free agency. Not sure where the logistics are there. But I just don't understand why every single team is, negative here. Besides the Raiders. The Raiders have the most cap in the NFL. And they just don't really have anybody I would be interested in. Like, middle linebacker, I guess we could go get Perryman, but just nobody really there. It's a little unfortunate. Linebacking-wise, just nothing crazy. Would I be interested in this guy? Not really. Yeah, just nothing there. A little unfortunate. We'll be able to see what our team does after this year and kind of assess the situation from there. It looks like, the Seahawks got Devontae Adams. Glad that he got his money. Probably won't get it with Green Bay. They'll probably franchise tag him. Not really sure how I feel about that, truly. But yeah, they'll probably franchise tag him. I feel bad for the guy. He definitely deserves his money. I'm gonna move him over to right tackle here. And we're gonna start. Our younger guys over Glasgow. But I think this is the best rotation. Let our guys develop. We got Munford. Munford will be a rookie. He'll be behind him. Hopefully he can develop a little bit. But yeah, we're going to start our young guys. Get them developed. Got Noah Font still. We've got young talent. KJ Hamler. McManus is our backup quarterback. Yeah. This is going to be a good season offensively. Defensively, it'll be a struggle. I cannot say it will not be. It'll be a struggle, but I think it'll be okay. Safety-wise, we're kind of in the trenches with it. Jamar Johnson, he's only 22, so hopefully he can get a little bit better this year. We'll probably move him right above Browning. Just young, just youth. It's the youth movement over here on defense for us. The youth movement. Bradley Chubb, I do want to see if we can at least get something for him. I know that he's making a lot of money. Anybody who would have green value in him would have to have somebody who they could give me a crazy contract back. Could the Colts possibly make a trade for him? They could. They have very expensive players. But just nobody, I don't think that they would want to trade for, Bradley Chubb. Yeah, Jameis Winston's making a lot of money for him. Carson Wentz is making a bag. Wow. Wow, man. That's their problem. They're paying two quarterbacks a combined amount of $40 million, damn near. That is their problem. Very much, that's their problem. The Falcons possibly, they're paying, Calvin Ridley that amount of money. Garrett would be a guy that I would definitely trade Chubb for, and it's going to be accepted. I think that's a great trade. Grady Jarrett for Bradley Chubb. I think that makes our team better. Is there any possibility that he has any type of trade value for any type of team? I don't believe so. And he's making so much money. I don't believe he will have any type of value. But if I could, he has no value. No value. A little bit of a rough situation there, but we're just going to let him sit. Sit for the season. I like our team. What is our situation at right outside linebacker after moving Bradley Chubb? We'll have to look and see. Not sure what it will look like over there. But I think that's a very, very nice trade for us. Patrick. I mean, I'm not really opposed to it. To be honest, not really opposed to it. Is that who we really want to start over there, though? Kind of all we got. We'll see what our team looks like at the end of the preseason. I want to go ahead and go through preseason and check it out after preseason. I think that's probably our best bet. So just let the season kind of ride out a little bit. Then see, what our best options are. I think that I didn't even see how low the overall the running back we took was. Not really a big deal. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of took him. We don't need a running back. Just kind of seen him there. Kind of the best option on the board, in my opinion. So I just kind of, took a whiff on him. We will see what we've got working with here. Not sure, how our team will play. I don't know if we assembled the best team possible for this season, but I think we tried our best. I think that everybody here will get better, so we just have to hope on that, honestly. We really need to get off Bowles' contract. As soon as we get off Bowles' contract, we will be so much better. I can just see it. As soon as we get off Bowles' contract. Patrick is who will get the start too. So yeah, it's kind of just all or nothing. Just check it out, see how everything goes. We got young talent, so yeah, it's kind of we'll see. We'll see. We will see. We're gonna give him the third running back. Actually, we're gonna give him backup running back duties. I know we signed Philip Lindsay. Whatever, it's whatever. I want to see what this guy can do. I know he has super bad speed, but I don't care. Let's see what our record is in midseason. We gave it our best when it came down to who we can trade for and who we can sign in free agency. We spent all our money, went all out, tried to get the best team possible. We still have about $20 million left actually to sign. Maybe like a max guy or something, but just nothing out there that was even possible for us to move, forward for, or even like there was just nothing we could really do. This was kind of the floor for this team this year. When you give up 2 first-round picks in the future, you kind of salvage that. So it's kind of you either make the right trades or you just kind of hopefully you can sign that the next free agent that pops up. Next year, I do believe that the free agent class will be a lot better. So be able to see what we can get there. Do need to upload this next year's draft and for us, but yeah, I do believe that we've got a lot of time on our hands. We'll give ourselves a couple more years here to hopefully get a championship with Russ. I really want to get a couple championships with Russ. I don't want it to be just that lonely one championship. I do believe that if Russ does go to the Denver Broncos, they are going to have as good of a chance as anybody in the NFL. Frankly, Russ is a top 5 quarterback in my eyes. So, I do believe that Russ going to the Broncos is a very big deal. I'm very excited to, watch football next year knowing that Russ will be on the Broncos. Now, I know that we do have to wait for Russ to accept the trade, but I think it's happening. I'm sure that Russ has, contacted with the Denver Broncos. I know that it is illegal to do that. But yeah, I do feel like that they have, came in contact. And the Broncos, have talked to him about the contracts and stuff like that. Grady Jarrett, we are gonna wait on that. It was kind of just like a thing. Let's get Bradley Chubb's contract off our hands. Noah Fant's a guy that we kind of really do have to give our money to here. 6-year contract wouldn't be bad. Hopefully he takes that. Perfect offer. Nice. Noah Fant locked up for the whole entire rebuild. We will wait on everybody else. Dalton Risner is a guy that I am happy we will be getting his contract off, even though he wasn't really making that much money. Just not a guy that I see in our future. Kyle Trask, probably going to have to go. I know that we kind of picked him up out of free agency. But yeah, he's just a backup quarterback, so not really worried about him too much here. So let's just go see if we do make the playoffs. We're 5-2 right now. I want to see what type of year Russ has in his first year at the Broncos. Hope he has a pretty solid one. Now, what number do you think Russ will wear? You think he'll stay with number 3? Or do you think they'll switch his number up? I really like the idea of Russ to the Broncos. I loved Russ on the Seahawks. It's very unfortunate that he will be, splitting his ways with the Seahawks. But everything has to come to an end eventually. I do want to hear your guys' opinions on Tom Brady to the 49ers. Is that a possibility? I've been hearing a lot about it. Not sure if it's a possibility. I don't know if I really believe it. There's a lot of turmoil going on with it. I do not believe Tom Brady. I think that he is, content with where he is in the football status, and I think that he'll put his career to bed. I think it's time, Tom. You had a really, really, really good career. There's just nothing really you can say about Tom Brady where you could say, he did this bad, he did this bad. He had a couple bad games over his career. He was a very phenomenal player. I am not a big Tom Brady fan, but I acknowledge greatness when I see it. And Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to ever step foot on a field. Not saying that he is the most talented, this, that, but Tom Brady is, the most. He's the greatest. He's the most accomplished. Don't think anybody's really denying that. As we go 7-10, very, 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 very unfortunate change of events. We go 2-8 to finish the season out. That is just very unfortunate for us. Let's see what Russ did. Upgrade our players. Russ isn't getting any younger. Hopefully the team's getting a little bit better. But yeah, Russ isn't getting any younger, and that's a very, very big, unfortunate situation for us to go through here. Wow. 7-10 is just unacceptable. 7-10 is very unacceptable. Got to be better than that. Not sure why Patrick stands at cornerback 2. Johnson gets a lot better. Yeah, there's just no reason why we should be 7-10. I do want to see what the stats were looking like. Tom Brady leads the league in yards and touchdowns. I am very, very, very upset with how Russ played this year. Like, this is not the numbers that you would expect from Russell Wilson. And you would really hope. Javonte Williams had a phenomenal year. Pretty solid years. 4 yards a carry, 13 touchdowns. Pretty solid year. Font. Yeah, our wide receivers just didn't do anything. Sutton didn't do anything. He is probably going to be traded this year. We need to bring Russ a big target in. We have to do something this offseason. There's nothing. We're not even going to look at any other thing. We're just going to go ahead and move on. A little bit upset about the season. Big changes coming before free agency. We have to get this figured out. That's very unacceptable. When you have Russell Wilson as your quarterback, you expect to be going to the playoffs every single year. So we'll be making some moves this offseason. And I can promise you that we will be, contenders next year for the Super Bowl. So, yeah, there's just very unfortunate season. I really thought that we had a chance. But apparently I was wrong. So, let's go ahead and move on. Grady Jarrett's a guy who I am not sure about. We got the Cowboys and the Chiefs. And most likely the Chiefs will win this, as they did go 16-1. Yeah, the Chiefs win 34-29. Don't expect any less. But yeah, let's go ahead and see, who we have to re-sign. I know that Grady Jarrett's there. I want to see how much money we've got before I do make any sudden moves on Grady Jarrett. We got $28 million. Could Grady Jarrett be moved? Could he get Do we give him the contract? Do we give Jones the contract? Oh, goodness. 2 guys that I just... Dalton Reisner's gone. Sad to see you go, buddy, but, it's just too much. Grady Jarrett, though, is asking for the same exact contract. How much money will we have after we re-sign? Yeah, I think we're going to let him walk. Pretty much a 1-year rental. Just getting Bradley Chubb's contract off the books. Just guys that, I feel like we can find replacements for. And that's what I'm going to hope. If not, possibly could see us re-sign them. But yeah, we're going to go into free agency. We're going to see if we can, work any trades out in day 1 of free agency. After we do check and see, what is available in free agency. Hopefully we've got some guys in there that are franchise changers. Tyreek's a guy that I often do see. And he is here. He is here. He wants a 5-year deal. Wow. Terry McLaurin's a guy I would be very comfortable with giving a 5-year deal. Same with Lamar Jackson there. I would be very, 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 very inclined to give Lamar Jackson that deal. Russell Wilson falls down to superstar ability. Great. Yeah, this is the season where we need to assess ourselves. Honestly, we really have to make ourselves a lot better this year. Probably Russ's last great year as a quarterback. So, yeah, we really have to, buck up this year and, take over the NFL. Stephon, just no room for him on our team. Aaron Rodgers would be absolutely just not what we need. Fletcher Cox, we could pick him up for the 1 year, just to try and win that Super Bowl. Not asking for that much, I guess. But I would not give him this much. I'd probably give him this much. And, he's just not interested in that, at all. So, we're just going to go ahead and take it back. Nobody here I'm really interested in. Truly. And that's sad because we came into free agency hoping that we could find those guys, those game-changing guys that we're going to try and trade for right now. Maybe clear up a little bit of cap space where we could try and sign the duo tandem of Terry McLaurin and Tyreek Hill, which would be absolutely insane. That's just, that's otherworld. That's absolutely insane. Don't believe there's any possibility of us doing that. Teams do have a lot of cap space at this very, very time, so Justin Simmons can be traded. If we can pick up Stephon and Dawson, this would be a very good trade. Nothing that they're really interested in, though. Dawson Knox would be nice. Then we can move on from Noah Fant. Not that I really want to move on from Noah Fant, but just trying to make our team better. This is our last year, probably with a prime, or just even close to his prime Russ. So we need to go all in here. A round 4 pick wouldn't be bad. I would give him a round 3. And I don't think I would be too upset with doing this trade. It would put him over this. No, it would not. No, it would not. That would not put you over the salary cap. But okay. We're just going to act like that didn't happen. Who were we trying to get there? Chris Godwin would be a guy I would love to get. I think I could, pair him up with. He's at superstar dev. Do I really need him? if I'm getting McLaurin, because I don't think I need him. I think if I can sign, like, Devin White would be nice. And Antonio Winfield would actually be very nice. Back for Justin Simmons, I think this would be a very, 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 very good trade. And that's actually really close. This trade's very possible. I think we win this trade. 10 times out of 10, we win this trade. I'd be okay with giving up a fourth and a third. Getting such a good package back here, yeah, that's going to be a very good trade for us. That just gives us so much room to work with. Very nice trade there. Let's see what else we can work with here. I think Antonio Winfield is just going to be better than Justin Simmons. That was probably a really bad trade for the for them. But yeah, I don't want to give up on Javonte Williams. Devin White, Tampa Bay just kind of got, fleeced for two of their best players. So Cortland Sutton's another guy. He's up next. If we could maybe flip, well, it'd be really nice to get rid of him. But if we could get Darby and Sutton out the door at the same time. Nobody really wants Darby, though. Somebody who really needs a cornerback. Who has the most cap space in the NFL? Okay, the Falcons have a lot, and they can work it out. We don't need corners. That's the whole reason I'm even, thinking about doing this trade. Deion Jones is a guy. Bradley Chubb. Yeah, the only thing that I'm really interested in here is actually A.J. Terrell, Kyle Pitts, and Calvin Ridley. And none of these guys are probably going to get traded. Although I would do this, I don't think they would. Yeah, they would not. So, yeah, that's just a little bit unfortunate there. The 49ers have a lot of cap space. They would not give him up. What would they give Fred Warner up? And I don't believe it would be for this package. It would not. Fred Warner's a guy that's very untradeable. Or untrade-forable. Yeah, that's the word for it. But, yeah, it's very hard to trade for him. Dre Greenlaw's a guy I would be interested in. I'd also be interested in their first-round pick that they do not have. I'm obviously interested in Trey Lance. Middle linebacker. Ooh. Oh, it's Henry Toto. Okay. I'm very interested in this trade. I know that they are, so let me at least get another second-round pick out of you here. Because I feel like you're going to do this trade with no thinking. Yeah. No reason why they would think about doing that trade. That's such a good trade for them. Get Sutton. So we pick up Greenlaw. We get Toto. Our team is looking pretty solid. Some guys, lose their development. We'll see. Not sure what our team. I don't know what's next here. For agency, I really hope we can get our guys. I think we do have enough to sign Tyreek now. We're going to see if we can clear up any type of other cap space. Bowles is a guy that I think that we can maybe get off the hook now. I would be very interested in getting Bowles gone. He really has to go. He has pretty solid value. The Bears would probably want him. And I'd be very interested in giving the Bears, him and Tim Patrick, if they would like. Yeah, the Bears are not interested in either one of them. Panthers are. Packers are. I need somebody to be interested in both of them. And it's just looking like nobody's really interested in both of them. Wow, I think I just seen somebody. Wow. It's the Colts. The actual Colts. Give me Quentin Nelson. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Pittman. Is this possible? Like, if that's possible, I'll do it. I don't believe so, but if it is, I'll do it. Like, if they'll even do the trade, not sure if their cap situation would be too bad, but yeah, they're not interested. I know that I can get a trade done with them, in a sense where I could just probably take Braden Smith. Not sure if they would actually do this, but yeah. They would actually give me Pittman before they would give me Smith. Not sure what the logic is there, but, yeah. Do they have... Oh, they have a young guy here. A first-round pick. They need to give me $100K. $100K. Yeah. I don't see a way where this would actually work. Give me Eddie Ramirez. Yeah, no way. Was anybody else? Did I see anybody else? I swear I just seen something. I'm tripping. All right, Panthers. Panthers, will you take both of them on and give me... Will you give me... There's just nobody I want. Super unfortunate. C.J. Henderson is a guy I would want. But just... Yeah. Shaq, maybe. Jeremy Chin, I would love to have. Would you give me Jeremy Chin for this package? Like, is this package good enough for Jeremy Chin? It's close. It's very close. Second round pick would probably get it done. I'm going to see if a second next year would get it done. Yep, it will. Wow, we just unloaded those contracts, and that's very big for our team. We have $64 million in cap. If we can get all of these bad contracts gone, then we're gonna be set. Glasgow is our biggest one now. KJ Hamler, if he has any type of trade value. T.Y. Hilton, if he has any type of trade value. And the bad thing is we gave T.Y. Hilton that contract. So it's kind of our fault, in a sense. The Colts want KJ. Not sure why they would want KJ, but I just know they don't have enough cap space to do anything with these contracts. Here's a team that would probably give me a pretty solid package for this. Give me this receiver, and we'll call it a deal, because I'm giving you T.Y. and KJ. Deal. I think that's a solid deal for us. You know, we're just unloading contracts left and right. $78 million now. I really like the way we're moving in this. I don't know if Noah Fant is a guy that we could say, hey, 49ers. I know you got that guy Kyle. You got that guy Kittle, but we got a better tight end, and maybe you want him instead. Not that would happen, but it'd be very interesting to see. The Falcons, this would be very, very nice. How close is this to going through? Yeah. Kind of what I figured. There's no way that we get Kittle. Like, I feel like we could go to the Chiefs and probably say, You got Travis Kelce. He's 33. Noah Fant's 20-something. You know, he's 25. And you give us... You know... They have an 88 overall kicker. Wow. You give us, you know... They have a... Wow, their team is crazy. This team is absolutely stacked. Like, this is actually illegal. This should be illegal. But, yeah. And then you give us a first-round pick and a second. Be a solid trade. You can get Travis Kelce. Yeah. Noah Fant. The Cowboys would want him. Obviously, they've got Micah Parsons, who is very impossible to trade for. Yeah, there's just no package that we could even think about putting out there for Micah. 2 seconds. Just probably not interested. Yeah. This is a solid package, though. Like, if we could snag Gesicki, it says that they need a tight end for some odd reason. Maybe a backup one. But yeah, if we get Gesicki and Waddle for this package, I would do it. It's going to get declined. But Gesicki, I think, is a guy that we could definitely get. I think he would be an upgrade. And if we could get that second guy that's going to, you know, make our team better, then I'll be willing. Like a right guard. And then maybe this safety, Ronnie Harrison. That's accepted. That is a very, very, very good trade, I think. We get a very young right guard, and we get Ronnie Harrison. Now, our cap space did take a hit there, which is super, super unfortunate. I'm not sure how much Gesicki's getting paid. Let me go see if we can work on any of the cap situation. Team salary-wise, we are sitting pretty good, to be honest. Total contract. Russ is making, you know. Yeah, Russ is making, yeah. These guys are making a lot of money. He's making way too much money. If we can get him, McManus, and... Wow, how much... Do I take like a big hit if I knock him? Oh, nice. Yeah, he's gone. McManus, I'm sure I would take a hit if I, you know, just decide I'm going to get rid of him. Yeah. I probably could throw him in a trade with somebody. You know, he's making pretty solid contract, honestly. Ronnie Harrison's not making that much. I'm okay with that. Phillip Lindsay, how much would it be if I said, hey, Phillip, you're off the team? Okay, well, let me throw him in the trade finder. Not that I'm going to get anything. But yeah, I'm just going to see who's making so much money on my team. And I'm going to throw them in the trade finder, get rid of them. No. Moody went down, so I'm going to see if I can get anything for him. My right tackle. Get right in. This is a guy I really want to get rid of. Yeah, Moody's going to be my guy here that's going to have value for a team. So any team that I see that I would like to throw this contract on, like the Jags, if I could throw all three of these contracts on them and get Brandon Linder, that'd be nice. That'd be very nice. My contract situation would be so much better. And that's going to be a good trade. That is going to be a very good trade. I think we're sitting exactly where we want to sit now. I'm going to move Chin to strong safety, which means that we can move our other safety if he has any type of trade value. And then we can go see if we can get Tyreek as well. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get Tyreek as well. Judy, Tyreek, and that would be just a phenomenal wide receiving core. Very unstoppable. You got two amazing corners here. Yeah, I think this next year will be a very good year for us. Just to turn the tables. Yeah, we'll wait till. Well, actually, we should probably see if any trades are available for our safety right now. He's super young. I do believe he will have a lot of value for other teams. So we'll see what is available for him. We kind of got to get rid of Ronnie Harrison as well. Like, as much as it's like, hey, we probably shouldn't. We kind of need to. They both have value for the Colts that have a pretty solid amount of money. Jonathan Taylor would be absolutely out of this world. Yeah. Not happening. As much as it would be crazy if it did. Michael Pittman, though. It'd make it so that we didn't have to get Tyreek, but I'd rather have Tyreek. But we'd have a lot of money. But we don't need that money. We might as well give it to Tyreek. We could use a linebacker, I guess. Darius Leonard is here. If we could pull off a trade for Darius Leonard, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. As much as we would like it to happen, it's not going to. Yeah. I'm stuck at what I need to do here. Obviously, Quentin Nelson. But it's very impossible. Might just say, hey, here you go. Give me your first-round pick and your second-round pick. Would they even do this? Would they even do this? Yeah, I got to shop these guys for a first-round pick, pretty much. It's pretty much my my idea here is to go, hey, Eagles, give me this pick and give me a third. Give me your 15th pick and give me a third, and let's call it a deal. Will they even give me the 15th? Wow. So, does anybody else have double green? The Panthers do. Panthers have a pretty good amount of cap space. Would they be willing to, maybe give up Hassan? I wouldn't really want to get Hassan. Christian Harris would be very nice. I would do this straight up. Value-wise, yeah. We're going to do that. Super good trade. Value-wise, we just came up. We're going to go ahead and pick up Tyreek as well. Hopefully we have enough to get the top sheet on Tyreek. I want to give Terry McLaurin a little bit more in regards to, hey, come to my team. Come to my team, Terry. Scary Terry and Tyreek would be absolutely a show to watch. It would be out of this absolute world. I'm giving you this much. I know it's only for 3 years. Please take this deal. I'm giving him a whole lot of money. Whole lot of money. Kareem Hunt. Probably don't need him. Gilmore, probably don't need him. He's asking for $8 million a year. The guy, Grady Jarrett, I'll probably get him back. If I could sign Fletcher Cox and Grady Jarrett, like if I could maybe say, hey, here, take this, and then I can give a deal to Fletcher Cox as well, and they're both like, hey, let's go play together. Let's go get this chip together, you know. Most likely impossible here to even offer the contract. Yeah, we'll be sitting at $0. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Most likely they probably won't take those offers. Grady Jarrett has a little bit of a possibility of taking an offer, but don't feel like Fletcher Cox will be coming over to the team. But yeah, we've got some youth now. A lot of players to work with. Hopefully we can get these 2 wide receivers. This would be absolutely game-changing. To have Terry McLaurin, Tyreek Hill, and Jerry Jeudy to throw to for Russell Wilson. Oh, my goodness. As we get Grady Jarrett as well. Very, very, very big. That's very big. That makes our team at 89 overall. That is a very big signing. I am shocked right now. Any possibility we can get Fletcher Cox? Probably not. But yeah, let me not go into Trade Finder. I need to go to adjust rotation and see what we're working with. Yeah, that's a very good free agency class that we just pulled out. That's crazy. We got Tyreek. Yeah, I think that we're set for next year. We should have the best team in football. This guy's a superstar. That's absolutely insane. He's going to run left tackle. Brandon Linder will. I know that he can. Yeah, our team is very good. I'm excited to see. I feel like we're 2 championships. We have 2 championships in the bag now. That's how good our team is. Even if Russ declines, like our team is that good. There's just no reason why we should lose. Gesicki, yeah, he's got targets, man. He's got some targets. We have done nothing but give him what he needs to succeed. And if this isn't good enough, then I don't know what will be. This defense is very, very good now. Could use a little bit of help on the D-line. But I'm telling you, this defense is very nice. Some youth all over the field. Yeah, this team is nice. How old is Agim? 25. It says we have $3 million to work with. How much is Agim making? Yep, you're off the team, bro. I think Fletcher Cox isn't asking for that much. And if we can get Cox, how fast is this guy? He's not fast. We'll see. We'll see. Cooper can always... I'm sure Cooper could probably slide down. What's his speed? 83. Block shed's not terrible. Finesse move's pretty bad, actually. I don't know. Power moves is actually pretty solid. We'll see. We'll see. Well, what's in free agency still? That's what I really have to look at. We've got a pretty solid amount of money, I would say, to work with. Yeah, well, I'm going to check it out. 960K is what it says we've got, but I know we've got a little bit more money than that. A little bit at least. We got 1.87. And we'll give it all to Fletcher. We'll give it all to you, bro. I'll give you all of it. 42 points total. I really hope that he decides, hey, you know what, might as well take it. It's probably the best offer I'm going to get. And he just, says, fuck it, I'm going to go over here and play for the Denver Broncos and win me a championship. That's my only hope. Pretty solid contract, honestly. He can't really ask for much more. Yeah, I think that's a solid offseason, even if we don't get Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox would just make it better. So we'll see. One more day. If Fletcher has any offers, they'll probably take the other offers. Hopefully he decides, you know what, I'm going to go to the Broncos on his last day here. It's your last opportunity, Fletch. It's your last opportunity. And he rejects it. Can't say I didn't expect that, but we'll probably be going D-line here in the draft. Don't got no picks. We're still going to go D-line. No matter how it rocks, we're still going to go D-line. No reason why we wouldn't. That's the only thing that we really need to make our team better all around. So we're going to see who's there D-line wise. You Glover. We don't have a pick until the 5th round. Oh, yeah. We traded all of our picks. We're just going to go ahead and send the draft. No reason to be in the draft. No picks. Our team is kind of set how it is. Kind of a bad idea to release our guy, but we'll see who's in free agency for the end spot. Hopefully we can find somebody who we can at least convert to a D end. Get a couple sacks for us on the season. Our D-lines are our weakest point of the team, but I think we can get around that. I really do believe we can. I think our team is, that good that we can get around, having not the greatest players when it comes down to D-line. We need a kicker and a punter. I do know that. So we'll figure it out. Everything here can be figured out. Team salaries, we will look and see who's making all of that money for our team. Because I do want to see who's available to get, cut before I go into free agency and check and see who's there. Who is available to be cut here? This is making a pretty good bag for us. He's making about the same as Chen is. And he's not really doing anything, so. I think we're going to leave him on the team, though. Because he's young. And you don't really just get rid of a guy who's super young. Has, he can still get better. If you know what I'm saying. 77. Yeah, Brandon McManus, he's just got to go. No matter how we put it here. I don't think anybody even has the space to take him on. It would be practically impossible unless we can somehow talk the Falcons into taking him on and giving us like this right tackle and a 7th round pick. Not sure. Yeah. It's practically impossible. That's going to be the trade that we do. Kind of a sad trade in all reality. You kind of just trade your guy, and you're probably going to release the guy that you trade for. Pretty bad trade. But I'm not mad about it because we don't need him. Straight up just don't need him. This guy can go. We're honestly just kicking all the guys who are just never going to get any play time on this team, kicking them to the side and saying, hey, we need all this cap space. Free agency we need to make this year. This is the year that we have to take over. 1.83 mil. There's no reason why he should be making that much. You're gone. Wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, buddy. Yeah. Just guys that we really don't need. Yeah, I think that'll be it for us, getting people off our team. We got about $8 million to spend in free agency. So we'll see who's in there. Right end wise and D tackle wise. Just any type of help that we could get at D end or D tackle, we will take. Fletcher Cox will most likely be here. I don't know if he got any offers. Stephon Gilmore's there. That's so hard to pass up on. A-Rod's there. Super tough to pass up on Stephon Gilmore. We unfortunately really don't need him. Like, it would just kind of be like a roster filler. And we don't need him. Wouldn't mind getting D Ford to come off our edge. D Ford's probably our guy here. 84 speed, coming off the edge. Kind of our best option in free agency. I can offer Stephon Gilmore $6 million, like 6.9 mil. And if he's interested, then I would do it, but I don't know if he would do that. Yeah, like they're not even gonna let me offer it to him. I really want to see if there's any possibility of me getting him. Just getting rid of $2 million somehow. I don't think that there is. I'm just gonna, quickly look. But it's kind of like now or never on the whole. I need $2 million. Need $2 million. And I'm just probably not going to get it. Like, any of these guys would be kind of stupid to give up for him. Like, I know I don't need him. He's getting about $1 million, so that would release me about 1.34 mil. And then is there anybody else that I could, match contract with? Howard, don't need him. Don't know even who he is, so yeah. I would be very, very okay with giving him up. This guy, I will give him up. And if we don't have enough, then we don't have enough. If we do, we do. That's all I can do right there. Hopefully our team. This has to be the year. No ifs, ands, or buts. This has to be the year. D Ford's our guy, I guess, on the left end. Not sure how I feel about it. Can't really be upset. We kind of signed ourselves up for that, knowing that we were gonna be in that situation. We're literally $10K away, and it's unfortunate because we're just gonna take Bryce Callahan, and we still have $3 million left. Told you if we couldn't get him, then we couldn't get him, and we couldn't get him. So we're not even gonna try anymore, and we're gonna pick up Kenyon Drake to be our backup running back. And that'll be it. Oh, we still need a kicker. We still need a kicker because we gave up our kicker for practically nothing. Chris Boswell. Do we have enough? Wow. We're like 70K away. He is the cheapest kicker. Oh my gosh, man. Kenyon Drake, you gotta go. This is so sad. We're just we knew that we were gonna put ourselves in this situation, and it's sad that it came down to the way it is right now, where we just have to get the kicker. Xavier Jones, I guess he's probably the guy that I would rather have go, but he's not even making enough money for me to. Yeah, 70K. That's all I need. Yeah, he's gone. Yep, we're going to get Chris Boswell as our kicker. It's a good enough kicker. I think our team got significantly better in this offseason. I don't think anybody really can deny that. Very solid team. Hopefully we can get a championship with Russ, because that is what this is all about. Chris Boswell's our guy. Kicking wise, unless I would rather have Lutz. Do we have enough? We do not. We do not. And I'm not gonna fight it. Wow. Why are we still 50K away? Why? I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just going to, just go. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to move on. So we will be simming to the midseason point, and I will catch you guys. So at the midseason point, we're looking like we're 4-3. Kind of not what we're expecting. We went all in on the season, and not the greatest outcome so far. So, I mean, what do we do from here? The problem is it looks to be like we just don't have a... Not sure why he's not starting right there at the left guard spot. We're going to go ahead and move him to left guard. Our team should definitely be playing better than 4-3. Maybe Russ isn't having a great year. Even then, I think our defense is good enough to hold us to at least a 5-2 record halfway through the season. We have a really, really, really good team. Obviously, we could be better at certain spots. We want him to play left end. Or wait, no, that wouldn't be right. Yeah, that wouldn't be right. D Ford should be our left end. I'm just going to go ahead and generate best lineup. Should definitely be doing a lot better than this. Yeah. What do we end up getting for kicker-wise? We're pretty bad kicker. Toto's getting better. Harris is getting better. I would rather run a 3-4. Definitely fits our scheme a lot better. A 3-4 defense would fit us a lot better. Yeah, this is what we need to run. 100%. Russell Wilson should have some very good numbers this year. We should be a lot better than 4-3. Yeah, so hopefully, we're gonna move on here, and hopefully, we'll be getting a lot better by the end of the season. I think that we'll definitely spark up. Going towards the end of the season, we're gonna get a lot better. Yeah, our team is very, very loaded, very, very loaded team. Like, look at this. This is absolutely stacked. I mean, this is just all around great players, So we don't have, a bunch of X factors or anything, but we have a very, very good team. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the playoffs. Hopefully, we're in the discussion for the playoffs. There's no reason why we shouldn't be. We should be, honestly, we probably should be, a top 3 seed in our, respective conference. Our division's really rough, so it'd be tough to be the number 1 seed in the division. But we should be a top 3 seed, conference-wise, which would be, 5. So we'll see what we can do. I believe that if we don't get a championship this year, this rebuild is a bust. So if we don't get a championship this year, the rebuild will be a bust. Which will be kind of sad because I do want to see Russell Wilson get a championship with the Denver Broncos. IRL would be very fun to watch. I'm not a Denver Broncos fan, but IRL would be very fun to see. Russell Wilson, Denver Broncos, winning a championship, first one since Peyton Manning. I think it would just be crazy to see him go from Seattle to Denver and just take over that whole entire division and just go, hey, I'm over here in the AFC now. Y'all can't mess with me. I'm the best quarterback in the NFL. That's what he needs to do. Obviously, we know that that's not the case. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. There is people who are debating that. There's no real comparison. Aaron Rodgers is the only comparison, and he's just straight up a choke artist. He's going to choke every time he gets to that spot in the playoffs. Yeah, so 11-6, pretty disappointing, honestly. But I think that we should be able to blow through the playoffs. There's just no reason why we wouldn't be able to. This team is just too good for us not to. So we'll see. We'll see what the team looks like. See if anybody got, any overall increases. But yeah, we should be able to beat Jacksonville first round. Trevor Lawrence is a solid player. We're better. We've got a better quarterback. We've got Russell Wilson. We've got better receivers. We've got 3 of the best receivers. So, I don't think that there's any type of competition. 92 overall team. Just all around stacked team. So, yeah. Yeah, there's just no competition here. We'll see. I do want to check the actual player stats real quick. See how that's working. See what the award list looked like. Most likely Patrick Mahomes winning the MVP. Russell Wilson's going to get 3rd in yards in the NFL and 3rd in passing touchdowns. So, pretty solid season for him. You like to see that. Kurt Bankirk's our backup. Pretty solid season for Javonte Williams. Nothing crazy. Jerry Jeudy had a crazy season out of the slot. Nothing crazy from Tyreek and Terry McLaurin, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Jerry Jeudy had a great season. Defensively, Devin White straight up took over when it came to tackling. And our cornerbacks, a lot of tackles as well for them. Probably not a great sight. Means that their players pretty much caught the ball. But QB sacks, we're going to get Henry To'oTo'o for 18 sacks. He's going to be a superstar, if not X Factor. That is absolutely insane. It looked like he had 8 interceptions as well. Henry To'oTo'o is a superstar. You love to see it. Yeah, he's very, very good. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and go through this week. I think that we will win. No indication gives me that we'll lose here. Yeah. that's a good win right there. We needed that one. This is the game that we're worried about, frankly. And I don't have much confidence. I hate to say it, but I don't have much confidence. If you knew, I mean, I'm sure you guys do, but the Chiefs in any type of simulation, it's just absolutely overpowered. Like, my 92 overall team compared to that 88 overall team, I'm probably going to get blown out of the water right here. Probably going to get blown out of the water. It's going to be disappointing. But I want to see us hopefully get to the conference as we lose 38-16. We're going to see who wins the Super Bowl. Super unfortunate way to end it. The Chiefs obviously are super crazy in simulation. I hate going up against them. I really wish that the Broncos were in the NFC. I feel like if we were in the NFC, probably the last 2 years, we probably would have been able to make the playoffs and, you know, make a really good push through the playoffs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, you know, the final roster. Super good team we built here. Russell Wilson had a phenomenal last season. Maybe that is his own, like, you know, maybe that is as Jerry Jeudy gets superstar. But, you know, our team finished out really good, and we had a really good season. Russ actually got X Factor again. Let me see this. Did he lost it and then got it back? That's nuts. That is nuts, man. You don't really see that for, like, an older player. So it's pretty crazy. Henry To'oTo'o gets superstar. It's what I expected. But yeah, I mean, I think we built a really good team. Super unfortunate the way it ended. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm going to be continuously uploading rebuilds to the channel. So please subscribe. It really means a lot to me and